81 of the war against Hamas in Gaza, Prime Minister Netanyahu entered Gaza for the second time since the start of the war and received a briefing on terrorist infrastructure in the heart of civilian areas of the terrorist enclave. IDF commanders in the field briefed the Prime Minister on the progress of the war against Hamas, as well as the large amounts of munitions in tunnels that the army is uncovering across the territories. Acknowledging losses in the IDF in recent days, Netanyahu said that all will be done to protect the soldiers' safety, but the war is not stopping. Netanyahu told the soldiers that the war would continue until Hamas is defeated, and no less is acceptable. Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar has reportedly rejected the Egyptian-mediated ceasefire for hostages proposal. The report was later deleted from the Al Jazeera site. According to the report, Sinwar rejected Israeli conditions, which would include the establishment of an expert-led government in Gaza to replace Hamas. The Egyptian proposal includes a lengthy pause in fighting in exchange for some 40 Israeli hostages held in Gaza since the Hamas rampage on October 7th. Earlier, Sinwar issued his first public message since the October 7th Hamas massacre. Despite the loss of thousands of Hamas fighters and IDF control of much of Gaza, Sinwar's message from his underground hiding place was defiant. He claimed that the Israeli army was being crushed. He called the war against Israel fierce, violent, and unprecedented, adding that Hamas will not submit to Israeli conditions. Iran is threatening revenge after the assassination of a senior member of the Revolutionary Guard in Damascus. Brigadier General Razi Mousavi was responsible for coordinating the military alliance between Iran and Syria and the arming of Hezbollah in Lebanon. According to Iranian media, Mousavi was killed in an airstrike in his home in a Damascus suburb moments after arriving from his office. Mousavi had lived in Syria for 30 years and had his own office inside the Syrian Defense Ministry. Iran's President Ebrahim Raisi vowed that Israel will pay for the attack. Israel has yet to comment. The IDF has carried out hundreds of strikes inside government-controlled parts of war-torn Syria in recent years, often targeting Hezbollah and other terror groups backed by Iran, but rarely acknowledges or discusses the operations.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.